Good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better, I Swear podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Mark with the mic.
What is up, you people?
What you mean, you
You.
people?
I love that Up Up Down Down do that. That's what they call their fans. You people.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
what they
right.
call them. It always makes me laugh. Um, Not much. Not much. We got The Shadow for our comic book superhero movies of 2 decades.
What you mean
Um,
not much? That damn Gamescom happened, man. It was a
Gamescom
lot of shit.
happened. We had like 20 hours of wrestling to cover this week. Like, the Gamescom became like a distance. I forgot when it happened because of that.
Yeah,
Oh
I got
man,
to. I had to watch that. So
yeah, my mind was mush of wrestling. So I forgot. I completely forgot Gamescom. I did know that Halo got a release date, which it's December 6th, and I also got a collector's edition system for the
yeah, it looks
Series
nice.
X. Yeah,
I
that's
saw
just sold
Microsoft
out.
today, or was it yesterday? They posted the pictures of all their limited edition Halo systems.
That's just sold out like
So I
two
like the.
seconds.
I still have the original green Xbox.
I
I
had
never
that one.
had the second 360. I never had the. I don't own an Xbox One, so I don't have that one. That one looks really cool.
I have the original Xbox One that you have. I have the green one. I have that. I have the. I'll say it was the Halo 4 Xbox 360. Yeah, it was like a blackish and blue, but then I lined up selling it and I got the regular, like, Elite black
Okay,
system.
got you.
And then I never got another Halo system after that.
Okay, yeah, they look nice. Well,
Yeah.
they look nicer than they used to. 'Cause they
Yeah.
were kind of gaudy.
Yeah.
Had that big green block sitting on your mantle or whatever. Yeah. Nah, man, it don't look that great.
The new one looks good. I
I
like
still have
it.
to find mine because I have to take the battery out.
Uh-oh.
Yup. So
Yeah,
I hope it's not a mess.
but so Halo got a release date. It looks good. It's not gonna have co-op, campaign mode or Forge right away. I think those come out in the season 2, which I think will be in the beginning of the year of next year.
Okay.
So those will get
All
added
right.
on later on, but they kind of want to make sure the game comes out on time. So that's what they had to do. So it is what it is. And after Cyberpunk, you want them to take their time. So that's like the biggest lesson you got from 2020. Don't do what Cyberpunk did.
Yeah, nobody do that. Please don't.
Yeah. Look cool. They show Saints Row. Kind of has a new direction. I don't know how I feel about it.
I it looks pretty. I just need to see the game playing for like I actually need to feel the gameplay because I can say that about Saints Row 4 and it just some for some reason it just eh,
Yeah, it
it was all
wasn't
right.
that great. It looks like it doesn't look like a Saints Row. That's my only thing. Kind of
Yeah,
has like
but
a Watchdog vibe.
yeah, you know what? That is true. I do feel like it feels like Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm sketchy. I'm sketchy with Saints Row. I'm not 100% on you. So I need to see more. Um,
Yeah, I can't really speak for those either. I never even played a Watch Dogs. I don't own
yeah.
one.
Play the first one.
I, damn,
First
that's
one was kind
probably
of boring.
probably the probably the worst one.
Yeah.
I hear the second one is actually really good,
Yeah.
and then the third one is just like whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, and then he also showed the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I was actually excited to see the April O'Neil, so a playable character. I have a feeling Splinter might be a playable character too, and maybe Casey Jones.
Let's hope so.
I'm
The more the
wishing,
merrier.
I'm wishing in the world, like I'm putting it out there, but I doubt it's gonna happen. But Usagi Yojimbo, be great.
That's true.
Just put it
That's
out
true.
there. Just dream it. It's out there now.
Mm-hmm.
Could be done now. But yeah, I can see Casey Jones. I can see Splinter. Definitely Splinter because it looks like the game looks like it takes place like during those first 6 episodes of Turtles.
Oh, okay.
So like a lot of the backgrounds and scenery are from episodes of the first 6 episodes. So I could see Splinter being a playable character more than Casey Jones.
Is Rat King in the first 6 episodes as well?
No, he
'Cause he's in there.
introduces second. Yeah, so he comes into the second season.
He's I guess that's his first appearance in the game.
Yeah.
He's in the trailer, and Krang's robot head is in the trailer for some reason, not Krang. Which I thought was funny.
Cool.
It just looked like it was all dizzy and whatever from getting beat up.
I'm excited for that. It's
Yeah,
not gonna
I
come
like
out till
the
early
little
2020.
touches they're putting. It has that doesn't have a date yet, but it's next year.
It says early 2022.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
So hopefully maybe it's going to be crowded in February because there's a lot of stuff.
And it's only going to be on the Switch and PC right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
This is true.
I'm excited for that. I hope it
There's
comes
also
out.
the battle game for Nickelodeon. Their fighter, their party fighter. She's gonna be in that game as a character as well,
Mm-hmm.
and she uses her tools from her job. Actually,
Yeah.
hit you with the boom mic, hit you with the camera and whatnot, and the microphone. Oh man, the coolest shit in that trailer is when she does a combo. The beat 'em up actually is that she does a combo and then she drops the mic and it explodes.
Oh, cool.
That's like that trailer is awesome actually. Like shout outs to Daimu for producing them trailers because I know they're not the ones making the games.
Yeah.
But whoever they got cutting trailers, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yes, that's the Nickelodeon. I actually was looking at the kart racing games, and I see the Turtles are in the kart racing games, and I was like, huh, I might. For the right price, I'll probably get it. And just like play.
What's those for?
Huh?
What are those for?
They're on the Switch and PS4.
The kart racing game you said?
Yeah, they had the Nicktoon kart racing.
How old is that?
They had a sequel that came out last year, and then they had the first one that came out like maybe 3-4 years ago.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But the Turtles are on both of them.
Okay,
Because
that's cool.
Nickelodeon owns the right of the Turtles right now.
Okay, good stuff.
Other than that, like I didn't really see. I wasn't really paying attention to GameCon because I had so much wrestling to watch. So I kind of just went blank with that. All I know was the Halo and then the Turtles because they're like.
Well, let me actually school some stuff that came out.
Right,
There's
there you
some
go.
Destiny stuff going on.
Let's go.
So if you like Destiny 2, there's some more story stuff. Well, as far as Halo was concerned, they actually had a bunch of more in-depth stuff. So there's a lot of clarification on things, how the game works.
Yeah.
So if people are going in blind, they can actually get in there and see that stuff.
Cool.
They has a bunch of smaller things that are getting like release dates now.
Yeah.
One of the bigger things it's not like a giant studio, but it's gonna be on PS5 and PS4, at least as of now, I believe, because I don't see a trailer for it for Microsoft with the Microsoft logo. Is Sifu,
Okay. Yes, I saw
and that's the fighting. That's the beat 'em. Well, it's like a beat 'em up. It's made by the people who made Absolver, so it's a third person kind of character action, where when you die in the game, you get older, and that counts towards your experience.
Yeah.
Come back as an older guy and you whoop that ass.
Yeah.
It looks
I saw that.
really good. Looks way better than it did when it first debuted because they actually show some weapon combat. They showed how some of the cooler environments work because he's fighting in this room that looks like the ocean, and it's got this black, I don't know, like a prism in there, along with all the enemies, and it's drawing on the floor as he's fighting. Like there's a lot of stuff that it's detailed if you pay attention to it in the trailer.
Yeah.
So there's some cool stuff in there, and that actually has a date now.
Yeah.
That is 2/22/22. So that's February 22nd.
Yes.
So again, February is getting kind of stacked
Yeah.
because there's also I think there's some fighting game stuff also debuting next year. So there's like a lot of stuff coming out.
Yeah, next year is going to be an interesting year because this is where, like, right now, 2021 is like the bounce back from 2020. So a lot of delays, a lot of things are happening. Oh yeah, Horizon, that's February as well.
Yeah, and that was also showcased as well.
Yeah.
So again,
Horizon.
there was some stuff. They mostly Microsoft focused on day one.
Yeah.
Well, those were the big people. So, I'm not a Call of Duty guy, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
So there was talk of, I believe the trailer for that dropped.
Yeah.
Um, but they're still on fire because apparently they've been shredding evidence. Activision,
Oh, Activision. I saw. I totally sent you the Elmo fire.
so no, I just needed to know the actual what happened.
Yeah.
So they
I
got accused of shredding evidence in regards to their lawsuit. So I don't know what's going on over there, but it's not good. It just isn't.
no, it's not.
That kind of sucks. Also, um, see, I don't know if it was actually a part of the presentations. It was the same day as
Yeah.
Gamescom.
Yeah.
Was From Software had a digital event for some people in the game's press. So there was a huge amount of information on the game
Yeah.
released. So that actually happened the same day, the first day as Gamescom, and that is just looking way better. There's so much stuff they explained, like they gave some people hints as to where the hub world is. They gave people insight as to how the game plays, whereas they took things from Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Sekiro to make this game
Okay.
and mechanics wise. So they have a stealth element. They have traditional magic and swords and things of that from the Dark Souls series. I believe they said there's something similar to the combat in Bloodborne where you see either like get some health back when you're I think it's more aggressive in combat. So there's some things that are like that. I think the parry system, they have things from actually both games, whereas like there's something they said was a back and forth system, which is like Sekiro, but they also have the original, use the parry to parry an enemy's attack and then stab them, like
Yeah.
the old school Dark Souls games. Then there's something that they hinted at, which is called. Did they say the name of the dungeons? It's like a Legacy Dungeon, I think it was, and that's something that's closer to Bloodborne, where they had it's like a randomly generated or a procedurally generated area of the game where you go down, like it's like you go lower in depths, and you go down there and you find different stuff and different enemies that probably aren't in the base section of the game, which is above ground. Then they also talked about what makes up the open world, where it's like they took cues from, I guess, like Assassin's Creed, because it's not gonna be a huge open world, but this is gonna be the first like Souls game that has a map, a functioning map, because any other types of maps in those games were kind of like just for like flavor. They didn't really help you do shit.
Yeah.
You just gonna be lost. So they're gonna have something that you might be familiar with from. Then they said Valhalla, which is like their beacon system, where you could put a thing on the map, right? And a beam of light will show up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's something you're familiar with from Valhalla that you could do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something that it's cool because it seems like they're not just gonna be stuck in their ways, which is the typical Japanese. If you follow a certain series of a Japanese developer, they kind of stick to their own thing. So
Yeah.
it seems like they're taking Western ideas, which is good. So
Cool.
that was a lot of information. But unfortunately, they didn't let people take video,
Yeah.
so there's no videos.
Boo.
Only screenshots and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, I believe it was in time for Gamescom. Psychonauts 2.
Yeah, that one came out.
So after like 10 years that game was announced, is out. Which is
Yeah,
pretty
it's on
cool.
Game Pass.
It's good. So definitely, if it's on Game Pass, check it out.
Yeah.
But if it's on another platform, go ahead, buy it. Feel free to buy it. I believe it is on everything.
I like the first one.
So
First one was a good game.
honestly, I think right now it's out only on the Xbox family.
Yeah, it's on it's only on Game Pass, I think.
So you can get on, the Xbox family, but you can also get it on PC. So there you
Yes.
go.
Heck yeah.
And then something else actually came out that was, damn it, I'm trying to remember. There was one more game that's like, oh wow, this just drops. No More Heroes 3. There we go.
Yes, that just dropped.
And then the the basically the producer of the series, Suda51, is saying like this might be, it is looking like this is the last game in the series, which
Yes, they kind of
I
said
hope it's not.
it's a goodbye for
I
this
hope it's
too.
not. Like I hope Travis Touchdown doesn't die at the end of the game. I don't know. I haven't played it.
Uh-oh.
Don't know spoilers, please.
Spoiler alert.
But I hope not. I hope they do something else. I hope maybe they try a different spin. Maybe they reboot it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. The unfortunate thing about it is though that the early reviews of it are not good.
Yeah.
It's not great. So I don't know. Take that as you will.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to try it out. I don't know if it's on Game Pass. I don't
No, it's
think so.
on Switch. I think it's only on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, so see, I don't. That's a you gotta buy it, try it. So
Maybe
play
on
it at your risk. If you're a fan of No More Heroes, I'm pretty sure you'll be happy to play that
Yeah,
game.
I think so.
And again, there's a bunch of indie stuff I'm not really familiar with that did come out. Like not come out, that they have trailers and things like
Yeah.
that. So they were I will say, like a bunch of people did do watch along. So
Okay.
if you have your favorite YouTuber or streamer or something, a lot of people were streaming the events of Gamescom, and you could just find that. Not just the bland vanilla version of the show.
Yeah.
It's kind of bland. There was a cool. So they had a part where they did a trailer reveal for Tales of Arise,
Yeah.
the latest Tales game from Namco Bandai, and they had this lady in cosplay, but I don't know. I'm not familiar with her, but she's a violinist who can do all types of action stuff. So she was doing like this super elaborate choreography number and playing the violin, and I just thought that was kind of cool. I was like, yo, she's going in. Why is she going so hard? But like, if you look her up, I think her name is Lindsay Serlin.
Yeah, she's a famous. Yeah, she
So
does
like,
crazy.
that's her thing. Yo, she was going in.
Yeah, she does like a whole dance thing routine while playing the violin and shit.
So yeah, that was one of the performances that they had in Gamescom.
Yeah.
So like they had some stuff there, but you had to again, you have wrestling stuff, so you couldn't really watch it, but you had to have the patience to be invested. Also, they made the official announcement for the it's the special edition of Kojima's last game.
Oh, the director's cuts of Death Stranding.
Yes, that was where they made the official announcement for. So
Cool.
there you go. It looks amazing. There's a button to extreme.
Yeah.
Press X to extreme in the air when you ride the motorcycle and jump off a ramp.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. So
I might to give it a try. I haven't played it.
oh, that game?
Nah, I haven't touched Death Stranding.
Yeah, I mean neither. It
My
seemed like it was all right, but it just wasn't for me. Also, Alien Fire Team Elite came out.
Yeah, that was only on PC
That
though.
looks cool.
Yeah,
that looks cool. So
got mediocre reviews, but I saw some gameplay on it.
I saw Maximilian and his homies playing it. It looks fun as hell. So it's like a Left 4 Dead type of game. So if that's your thing, like, yeah, it might be good.
Cool. So Hasbro got me again. It's like a weekly thing now.
Oh yeah, Scott Steiner doesn't like Hasbro apparently.
Yeah, that's good. I don't like them either, but they keep taking my money. They announced Finster. He's the monster that created the monsters in the first Power Rangers show. He's the one that made the puppet.
The little guy.
Clay guy. Yeah, him. He's coming out, and they have a 2-pack of Ecliptor and Astronomer.
Okay.
So it'll be the second Astronomer in a 2-pack.
Right.
Ecliptor looks dope though, so you're lucky. You're lucky. It looks cool. Yeah. Also, the Galactus ends today, so if you still want that Galactus, that's $400. Get it while you can, because honestly, if you're gonna try to get it later on, that's just gonna resell for like maybe $800 to $1,000. like, especially because it hit all the goals.
Okay. Okay.
And they just announced the next one is for a big ass Transformer.
They say who?
Victory Saber is the character.
Okay. Not familiar.
He's like a big ass spaceship, and he's a big ass robot. So he's the next one that's gonna be Hasbro Labs one. I saw that Mattel started their shit, and they did the Street Sharks one, and it looks terrible.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Street Sharks in general, so no.
They look
Okay.
terrible though. If they would have looked like at least like the original characters, I would have been more curious to get it. But the fact that they look nothing like the cartoon that I've watched, even the few episodes I did watch, it looked nothing like it. I was a little annoyed over that, and they were like $75 each. And I was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit much.
That was like a big F you to you in that sense. But yeah, more toys, all toys, and then they should announce all the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, and that trailer came out. It's fantastic. Check it out if you get a chance. If you are a trailer person, check it out. They didn't show a lot, but they showed the premises of what the movie's gonna be, and that's all they gotta show. Like honestly, I do not want another trailer after this.
Okay, got you.
Also, check out the What If. This episode was What If the Avengers Never Assembled?
Okay, got
And
you.
it was actually pretty dope. It was a pretty interesting concept, and it involved the Avengers getting killed off right before they became Avengers, and had a really interesting storyline. So definitely check that out. I do not know which episode is up for this week. I think it has to do. Someone was telling me it has to do with Gamora, but I'm not too sure. I know the episode I'm waiting for is called Party Thor. And it's supposed to be him being like a fucking crazy ass, partying all the time kind of Thor. And I'm actually really interested in seeing that.
So historically accurate, though. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's all.
At least in the lore, he's not a real person.
All I've been playing was is Ghost of Tsushima, the director's cut.
Did that released last week as well?
Yeah, that got released. I started the game all over again just cause, and then it gave me all the trophies that I had. So basically, I platinum it again, and then I had to do anything. And I was like, God damn it! I should have just left it and did it myself. But I just got to the place where I could do the DLC, so I might just go straight to the DLC before I try to finish the game.
Okay, cool.
It's good. It's a beautiful fucking game. It plays really well on PS5, and there's rarely any load times whatsoever. Like, I didn't even notice waiting, to be honest with you. And every time I'd be trying to get a bite of a sandwich or something, and I'm getting fucked up. So, like, the loading times are very useful for something sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Get a little sip of water or a bite of a sandwich. Now you can't even do that shit. You gotta wait till the whole thing goes done. But the game is beautiful. I recommend anyone, if you have not played Ghost of Tsushima, buy the director's cut. If you have played it and you still own it, just get the DLC stuff. That I think the upgrade is like $10, and then the DLC is like $20. So it comes out to $30 altogether.
Good stuff.
So definitely check that out. Yeah. But me, please, I might get back on Street Fighter too. I'm gonna look at the DLC characters and see.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
They are out and about. People are loving them. Also, the Guilty Gear character, Jack O, was released the 27th. Like, everything was released the same day as Gamescom, pretty much. The 27th, like, that's when she came out.
Oh, other thing.
No, 25th was the first day.
Yeah.
It was 2 days after,
Okay,
so it was
cool.
day 3.
Yeah, I wanted to play as her, and then I was looking at the new guy, and I was like, I'm like, you know what? I'll wait till all the characters come out, and I'll just get it and play it. I got the Mondo Gecko and Muckman NECA figures in, and those look really cool. Like, the Mondo Gecko looks super sick.
Yes, sir.
It's really dope. Definitely check those out if you get a chance. I'll probably do some videos of the shit. I took some pictures here and there, so you'll probably see on my Instagram or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention specifically the names of some stuff that we talked about. because actually there was a lot more than I
Yeah,
remember.
you mentioned the King of Fighters.
Yeah, King of Fighters 15 was supposed to be a party. One of the trailers released. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. So they finalized the roster for the release. Is huge. 39 characters is a lot to start with, and then they show there's going to be at least 2 teams, which is 6 more characters.
Yeah.
You can pre-order. You can get Mark of the Wolves Terry, which is cool, and original Leona. Scott Steiner, he hates it. He's a Street Fighter guy. He hates King of Fighters. Um, they went in depth with the systems, and it's a complete game from the beginning, which is I said is looking better than a lot of the stuff because it also is coming out with rollback netcode because they want people to play the game and enjoy it online because it is what it is.
Yeah.
So good. Don't make that mistake when you make a
Cool.
fighting game and don't put rollback no more. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. So that's looking good. It's got something that I'm interested in called the DJ King. I think it's King of DJs. Where
Okay.
we have 300 songs from the history of King of Fighters and different SNK franchises, and you can customize the music in the game.
Oh,
And
cool.
it's not DLC. You don't have to, because usually that's how Capcom is a big offender of this. They have a huge music library of music that they keep bringing back, and they constantly try to make you buy it in the game. Like in Monster Hunter and Street Fighter, they constantly do that.
Yeah.
Why do that? Stop being so cheap. MP3 files are mad small. Just put it in the game. Stop making people buy it. And so King of Fighters said, Please buy the game." So they put it in there, and you can just customize it for everything. So now you could probably have. I saw this Metal Slug music because there's a Metal Slug stage, possibly a Metal Slug character in the future.
Cool.
But like, there's King of Fighters 94, like all the way up until the last game. So again, I said it's looking like a better package than most video games in the fighting game genre at release. It really is.
Yeah.
So it deserves to do well. I hope it does well, and it's looking pretty good. But just to run down the other stuff that was at Gamescom that was on the at least on the first day, because I'm not gonna go through the indie stuff. Was Midnight Suns.
Oh yeah, that Marvel game. It's supposed to be like a strategy game though.
It looks like it could be cool. Trailer pissed me off because it does the trope of we're gonna take this very popular song and slow it down, have some lady sing it
Yeah.
in a super slow tone. It is just like I had to turn it off halfway. I
Yeah.
can't, because the song they were doing was like a Metallica song.
Yeah.
I was just like, why would you do that?
It was
You don't want to pay
entertainment.
the money? Like, come on, it's Marvel. It's owned by Disney. Just pay the money. So that pissed me off. And it's Midnight Suns. How sick would that have been for have a trailer with Metallica music to Midnight Suns?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man, metal. Get out of here.
Hmm.
But anyway, the gameplay for that is coming on September 1st, they said.
Yeah.
But they showed the trailer for it. So I think this is the first. Is this the first like where he's not like in a Lego form or anything of that nature, where you can see Wolverine?
Well, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 for the
No.
Switch.
Yeah, that did happen. Man.
Yeah.
I forgot. Well, I thought that was a fever dream.
No, that was actually a game. But yeah, this is like front and center too.
Here's another one. The Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, because I forgot about that.
I just want that game because of Kiryu.
So before, I believe the last week was Kiryu. This week, they announced Morgana from Persona. So if you like Persona, there you go.
If they put Majima, I'm definitely buying it.
Yes, this is true. Also, Sonic is in there. I didn't know Sonic was in there.
Yeah, I saw Sonic earlier.
There's also Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. I forgot about this.
Even Mark that one got delayed to next year. So
I'm just saying. I'm just listening what's on there.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that game.
That's going to spring 2022.
Yeah.
But that was something they actually. It's if you want to see something, it was there.
Had a pre-order.
Far Cry 6 had a new story trailer. So again, something brand new for that. I do not see a date here. I'm not sure if that game has a date.
October 6th.
Already? Okay. So
Yeah.
they actually had like a brand new story trailer. I think this one you get to see more of like the 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 people on the good guy side now, because before they were focusing like
Yeah.
100% on the kid and the guy Juan Carlo Esposito,
Yeah.
his character.
Yeah.
This one is like it's showing I believe her name, it says here, is Danny. And so it's like showing the reasons why she's fighting and whatnot.
Yeah.
So there you go. Horizon is dated now,
Yeah. That was for next
February
year.
18th. So again, February is crowded.
Yeah.
That's for Horizon Forbidden West.
All the
So
money's for
there's
February.
that. And now that's about it because we already mentioned Death Stranding Director's Cut.
Yeah.
So yeah, those were like the AAA stuff and the people from the the at least the AAA publishers in the terms of Super Monkey Ball, because that's Sega. So
Yeah.
there
I'm
you go.
actually excited for that the Lego Star Wars because I love the Lego games. I'm actually a big fan of the Lego games. So usually when they come out with
Well,
something
I'm
new, I'm
surprised
always
you
excited.
bring
For
that up. Yeah,
it.
because
I've been
I
waiting for that
remember
game. I've been waiting for
that
that
one
game.
popped it up on his thing.
I
So
pre-ordered that shit.
I think he's voicing in there. So that
Who?
might be
Mark,
why
Mark,
he
Mark
post-
Hamill? Yeah.
Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
That might be why he posted the picture up of it.
Because I think they do a great job. They do a great job just retelling the story, but with comedy. Like you get like silliness with it, but it's always pretty good. I really like the Marvel ones. Star Wars ones are some of the best ones.
And then, not to be outdone, Nintendo put out a brand new trailer for Metroid, and they officially put out the date,
Where's that date?
October.
Okay.
I believe it's October 2nd, or
Yeah.
it's this year. So,
I might have to get that.
and it's the same date as the new Switch, the
Okay.
OLED Switch. So
I
I
ain't
think that's the
getting
second, or I think it is the second.
Yeah, I'm not getting that.
But so that is also coming out the same day. Also, it's kind of, I guess they confirmed it because they put out some text about it. That Samus's suit is the same suit from Fusion, and
Cool.
it's like it's just continuing to evolve. So that's pretty cool. And then they show one of the bad guys in the trailer is actually a so you know the race called the Chozo, the ones that you get the power ups from,
Yeah.
like the statues and stuff. So one of the, I didn't know what that was, but that's what they confirm it is. Like you see this, they have kind of like a cape like thing, but then you look at the cape, it does look kind of like wings. So it makes sense.
Cool.
And that's the main, like, maybe not the end boss, but the human sized enemy, because you know how Fusion had the bad Samus.
Yeah.
So
That'd be cool. I'm looking
We'll
forward
see.
to that. I didn't see the trailer. I gotta check that out.
yeah, it looks pretty good. The gameplay looks better than even the first trailer. Like
Yeah.
there's been progress there, and it's looking dope. Like I got that switch. Oh yeah, that's right. Akuma came out.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Also, Akuma came out in Monster Hunter Rise. That shit is dope. The trailer for that's ridiculous. That's like one of the best trailers they ever showed. They put in work. It's not
Cool.
100% all his moves, but he has air fireball. He has Tatsu. He has like his wind pose when you win with the costume on. Like it's kind of nuts how much work they put.
I was telling you, like Julio, like you're gonna raging demon a monster in the face.
I mean, I wish you could.
I wish you could.
I really do.
That'd be
But if you could do the hurricane kick to it, and it has the black lines from like Street Fighter 4 and stuff.
Okay.
All right, okay,
nice.
that's good. So yeah,
So
that
I have something for you.
mm-hmm.
Fortnite.
Oh Lordy Jesus, where you going? Because there's a few things with Fortnite.
It has Mike from Bad
Mike
Boys.
Lowry.
Malcolm Lowry. I'm like, yo, where's Martin Lawrence though?
He ain't signed off on it. That's what it is. Will
Bullshit.
Smith want that money.
I saw Master Chief.
Did you see Master Chief dancing with the Joker
Yes.
while Martin Luther King was in the background? Because that also happened. So, Merc, when are we gonna play Fortnite and
have it in my
I Have a
system.
Dream speech play on a giant screen? Because last week they put Martin Luther King's speeches in Fortnite.
Okay. For
Yes,
Why?
that's a real. Well, it seems like it's ridiculous, and
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were saying this is more ridiculous than real life. How did this actually happen? I can't believe this is real.
Yeah.
The sad fact is, if you find out about some of the stupid stuff that's going on in schools,
Yeah.
with them taking things in history out of books,
Yeah.
this is kind of it seemed like it's kind of a reaction to that, because if you want to take out actual historical events of Black history out of the school books, they'll just put them in the video games, because that's what the kids are anyway.
Yeah.
So apparently it seemed like it's a step in that direction. I mean, I'm sure if you ask somebody, that's not why they did it, but they'll wink at you and go, yeah, that's why we did it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So even though it seems dumb, and you're gonna see all types of memes, I saw some funny ones. It was like the Joker flying through a wormhole, and then he just started doing this dance, and Martin Luther King just showed up on the screen behind him, and I lost my mind. That shit looked hilarious. But listen, you gotta put it in where it fit in, right? So
Yeah. Hey, man.
every day by day, that episode of the Boondocks just becomes more and more real.
Yeah.
One day they're gonna clone him. They're gonna clone Martin Luther King, and he's gonna come up. He's gonna be alive. He's gonna go to church, and that Boondock scene is gonna happen.
Yeah.
It really is. Unbelievable.
That's
but
crazy.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
You want to get into this movie?
Yeah, that's about it, right?
Yeah.
No, did you see any of the Madden stuff? That's actually no.
I don't even care about
About the
Madden.
premium editions and what's going to be coming in.
Madden has been a game that I have not really paid attention to.
Okay.
They haven't done anything innovative or different since 2005. So, like, it's always been the same game. They just changed the Frostbite engine, and even that hasn't really improved it much. So, I don't care about Madden. I'm excited for the football season. I don't care about Madden.
Okay.
So
Just asking.
it is.
That's not my forte, so I'm not. I gotta ask you, Merc.
the foosball.
Foosball. American foosball.
American foosball. Yeah, the games hasn't been good, and this was probably one of the lowest rated ones in years. It got like
But it came out already.
Yeah, it came out
22.
last week. Yeah,
Oh damn.
yeah, it got like a 6 or some shit.
Oh damn. Oh wow.
Usually they average at least a 7 8. They like the late games. They average like a 7 or 8. 2005, I think it was the highest rated one with a 9.8.
Okay.
And they have not changed the game formula since then.
Damn.
That's the thing. That's the shit about sport games. Like, they get away with this just repeating shit. There's no innovation. Like, the last big thing Madden innovated was the hit stick, and that was in 2005. After that, there was nothing else.
I got you. Okay.
Everything else didn't work.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
I had to hear that
let's
statement.
get into
When
this.
are they gonna lose the license and have other? Well, when are those arcade games gonna start coming out? Man?
This next year.
Taking too long. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about WWE 2K22. a thing? It exists.
Exists.
pictures of
it's there. It got delayed to around WrestleMania, which we actually talked about, and I said, why don't they just release it near WrestleMania?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
And hopefully,
I saw the reason.
yeah,
I saw the reason
there's a
why,
lot of issues.
and I saw that the studio got pushed back from WWE, which was like, do you really want a repeat of what happened last year?
Yeah.
The year before? I don't think you do. Let them delay it.
I still don't think the game is gonna be that good.
The hair tech is not there. Other games have the hair tech.
Yeah.
Horizon.
Horizon,
Has
you can't
the hair
compare
tech.
games to Horizon's
No,
a beautiful
no,
fucking
no.
game.
Yes, you can, Merc, and I'll tell you why. Because the money is there.
Yeah.
It's just that's the thing. It's like they won't spend the money on the certain things.
like
The hair tech, Merc,
Yo,
it
man.
looks like 2010s.
it doesn't look good. I saw the trailer, I saw how it moved, and I was like, oh damn, it's gonna be another fucking disaster.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed.
I was not.
I like some of the models,
Edge,
but then some of them,
cool.
the hair, and it's just like
and then also it's dated. Like, the costumes are dated, the outfits are
Also-
dated.
Mark, one of the reasons they had to delay the game was to take people out.
Yeah, I
That
bet.
sucks.
I
And
bet.
the number was big. It was like 40 some people. Like
Yeah,
20.
they fucking got 1 week and they're like, oh, you gotta take out these 30 people. Like, what the fuck, man?
So yeah, yeah,
I was saying that to the minions. I was like, you know who suck? What sucks is WWE 2K22 gotta take out bad people. They trying to build the damn game. Like, fuck, get a letter.
yeah.
These guys got to let go now. Like, god damn it. Let's see who gets. Let's see who sneaks in this year. um, my other thing is like, yo, the costumes are dated. They all like last year WrestleMania. Like,
Yeah.
there's not
Yeah.
they is not current, and yo, they gotta start stepping it up because AEW's game I think is gonna come out next year as well, and that one's looking pretty interesting.
That engine though, if they got that engine right, that's all I really care about. 'Cause
I
it's gonna play good.
I still have issues with it, but then again, it's a very very rough cut. It's a very like early like gameplay of it with the Darby stuff,
Oh yeah,
because
that's
there was
right.
still a lot of SmackDown shit in it, like the SmackDown body modes that annoyed the shit out of me. And that was
Gotcha.
like if it was more No Mercy style, that would I think I would accept it more. But it looks just like SmackDown.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's got
Yeah,
that era.
yeah,
But like, I still will take that because it plays better than
yeah.
today. I don't like today's. I speak with my wallet, Merc. I don't buy them
No,
because I don't
100%.
like how they play.
I agree.
So
I don't blame you. I bought 2020 and I regretted it. I hated it. It was a bad game. But I pre-ordered them day one. This year I'm not. So
yeah,
let's
see,
see.
you see what they've done.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. So
I think the last one they
step it
did
up.
good was 18. The one with
Step
AJ
it up,
Styles on the cover. No,
Okay.
yeah, 19 was good. The one with AJ Styles on the cover was good.
Welcome. Step it up.
It was playable. That's what most people are playing still is the 19.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get into this movie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This week's movie for the verdict is The Shadow. He knows.
Yep, yep. The
He'll
Shadow.
keep telling you that too.
Yeah.
So
it a lot.
yeah. So this movie, The Shadow, starring Alec Baldwin. Let's again. What is the actual month? Because it says 94.
Let's check it right now.
13 an hour 48. But I would like to see.
It opened July 4th.
Oh, it's a July 4th movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
they had high budget. High.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know. I don't think they did it, but
I can see the for the actors that are in this movie, I can see some of these people they had to get paid.
it was a bomb.
Scott Steiner does not like The Shadow.
Yeah, so the movie came out July 4th, 1994. Yeah. It's rated PG-13. And it stars Alec Baldwin, John Lowe, Penelope Ann Miller, Peter Boyle, Ian McKellen, Tim Curry, Jonathan Winters, Sab Shimoni, Andrew Gregory, Riley Trishini, James Hong, and there's a bunch of other people, but you don't need to know them because they're not really big in the movie. But yeah, the main one is Alec Baldwin and the chick and this guy, John Lowe. He's still there. I know Scott Steiner be acting up sometimes.
Yeah, I know. You tell me about it, right? At least, see, so what we noticed again was a lot of, you said Asian face.
Yeah.
There was a lot of white men, specifically our friend Obobo, who's in
Yes.
this movie. And as a Mongolian,
Yeah.
but at least John Lone is actually Asian, so I don't care.
Yeah, I was like, I remember who he was in a Rush. Yeah, he was in Rush Hour 2. He was the main bad guy in Rush Hour 2.
That's why he looks so familiar. He didn't age. I'll just tell you that much.
Yeah.
He's born 1952, and he looks like he did not age.
I
He was
liked
in
this
Rush-
character. He was actually quite funny. He was
Yeah, that's
actually
what I'm saying.
his
He's my favorite
lines.
character.
Yeah. He was fun. How
Like
he
he
got
was
set up so
ridiculous.
fast was I don't understand, but he was fine.
My Yeah, I feel like I didn't understand a lot of him,
Yeah,
and because of like how did he adapt to the modern world? So like,
I
bro,
know.
you ain't never seen a car. The last thing you were alive, you if you were the last descendant of Genghis Khan, and you were around from his time period. The last thing you saw was like horses,
Yeah,
maybe the advent of guns. You ain't see no cars.
yeah,
He's just riding in cars and not losing his mind and things talking about aeroplanes and stuff. Come on, bro.
yeah,
So a little bit of that stuff was far fetched for me.
yeah,
He ended up making damn near a nuclear bomb. Come on, bro.
yeah,
There's some stuff in this movie that's a little far fetched.
yeah. I
Actually, a lot far fetched.
Yeah,
Actually,
there was a lot of far fetched shit in this movie.
but I just mean within the logic of the movie,
Yeah,
it takes some leaps.
yeah,
And I was telling you, I think this movie was just more of a love letter to people who like The Shadow because I know it is an old comic.
yeah,
So that's one of the reasons why we're watching this because
yeah,
it fits into the category of comics
yeah.
and superhero movies.
It did
'Cause The
have like a
Shadow's
Dick
superhero.
Tracy feel.
A little bit, a little bit.
Yeah,
Um, Again, yes, it's a strange movie. The plot basically revolves around Alec Baldwin's character, who's in like ancient China
yeah,
as like some type of conqueror,
yeah,
right? And he's just evil, supremely evil, and he has like an artifact or something. James Hong, his character is in the beginning trying to, I guess he wants the artifact back from him,
yeah,
and he grabs the guy who's holding it. Like there's a little confrontation, and again it shows you how evil Alec Baldwin's character was.
yeah.
Shoots his own man. He said, "You were like a father to me," and he just turns back, shoot through him. He just gets it basically just murders that guy to get to the other guy. So you're given like this. So this is gonna be kind of a redemption story for him because he almost immediately I guess in his quest for power meets the what is it, like the monk or whatever, that what is that guy? He reminds me of the kid from the Golden Child, but it's not the one with the flying knife.
Yeah,
When he teaches, like he's trying to teach him, you cannot control things with just brute force. You'll
yeah,
understand. I see great potential in you. Blah blah blah. And he has like the fight with the dagger, and that creepy dagger that bites him
yeah.
and has arms. It's very weird. The CG in this is not bad though. I
No,
will
it's
say
not.
that.
It's not.
And again, it just kind of makes me wonder. The Shadow and The Mask, 1994 movies. The stuff I see today, there's stuff that's just like the budget is probably about the same. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
why does it look so bad?
I think they use more practical. They use it more practical though. I think that's the big thing. It's like a lot of the stuff
I
that,
don't
especially
know,
with
man. A
Mask.
flying knife's not practical. That's weird. A flying knife with razor sharp teeth and little arms, and it makes noises.
They
That's
know
not
what
really.
they
That's
want.
creepy. That's
They
some
know what they
scary stuff.
want and they do it.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is, right?
Yeah,
They had the things down because the shadow looks good. The thing is, when he turns into the mist, into the shadow and whatnot,
yeah,
even the part in the beginning when he's like, he first comes out, his first heroic act is like basically taking down some mobsters
Yeah.
and things like that. He makes the guy turn himself in. But that whole part where he's like on the bridge and he's beating him up and he's like taunting him and driving him crazy and whatnot, it's cool. I thought it was cool.
yeah,
Like it's a pretty good opening, a demonstration of the shadow's power, right?
yeah,
Like I thought that was dope. But again, like the movie does take its turns. Some of the characters, like Margot Lane, why is she so damn horny?
She just want to hump walls.
Like as soon as she meets Alec Baldwin's character, because she has like psychic vision, so they very early on establish that she is like paranormal or whatever. She's extra. She's got the sixth sense.
She's extra.
She's I mean, Jonathan Winter's character basically says, "You don't
Yeah.
want to talk to her. She hears voices." It's like, because it's back, it's like the 30s, so it's before any type of practical medicine was around. You still do some crazy stuff. You still call some people slow. There's words we don't want to use to describe people. And a lot of brown folk in this movie. You know what I'm saying? Times were different. So her character is she's blessed with some gifts. I guess she's like an empath, I guess, because she
Yeah.
can. No, she
Wait.
doesn't. Not just an empath. She can hear the voices.
Yeah, she hears the voices and stuff
Colonel,
like that.
so it's not just that. She doesn't just feel the feelings. She can hear what you're thinking,
Yeah.
but she has to be in tune with you. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because she says she's in tune with Alec Baldwin's character early. She's like, when I'm around you, I feel like I can feel these things. I can hear your thoughts. I can understand what's going on with you. So
Yeah.
she's like instantly like just locked into him, but just the way she just above and beyond the flirty.
Yeah.
She's a strange man.
She want hump
Gra-
walls.
Granted, back in those days, the dude, if it was a rich dude, powerful guy, because the way they first meet is in like a ritzy nightclub and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, back then they ain't questioning it. You got money, you good.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we find that out, especially last year, that ain't how it worked.
And this year too. Yeah.
That ain't how it worked. Them dudes be up to some real bad stuff. So anyway, she was willing to trust him willy-nilly.
Yeah.
But she instantly she senses something's up with him and very quickly finds out who he is, right? He realizes that because she can sense things, he's got to get out of there.
Yeah.
So he basically ditches her after the day. He's like, "Yeah, I had a good night. I gotta go." And she's like, "Man, I'm never going to see him again. I'm sad."
Yeah.
She literally says, "I'm depressed." Like, bruh, she's falling hard.
Like, yo, you just met.
Exactly, kind of like Indy Hartwell and Dexter Loomis.
Yes.
This might not end well. You know what I'm saying?
It might not. WWE weddings do not end well.
But like they instantly have a bond, so that's a plot point. So they'll end up seeing each other later. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, in the museum, somebody dropped off this artifact, and they say they can. The guy reads it, and he's like, "This dates back to ancient China, specifically the period of I forgot they say his real name.
Yeah.
I believe it's is it Siwan? Well, that's the character's name, but they give Genghis Khan's historical real name, and they go, that can't be right. I've never heard of him. And he goes, well, his well-known name, and then he says, is Genghis Khan. And he goes,
Yeah.
That's crazy. It must be a mistake. And then they look at it closer, and he goes, well, it's beautiful, and it's made out of like pure silver.
Yeah.
So they decide to keep it, and they tell the guard to watch it. And so this all leads into the introduction into the main villain.
Yeah.
And that's Siwan Khan. And he's right off the bat, you could tell he's got some type of intense like psychic powers. Yeah. Because he can basically change your thoughts. He can control your thoughts, but he can make you do what he just says. And he tells the guard, he finds the guard is weak-minded. He says, your mind is weak. Put the gun to your head and sacrifice yourself for me. And he's like, yes, my Khan. And then they go back upstairs, and you hear boom, and the guy shot himself in the head. And he escaped. So, like, that's your main conflict is Siwan Khan versus the Shadow. So,
Yep.
they set the stage early.
Yeah, I actually liked their first interaction with each other too. It was like very casual and shit like that, and they got to know each other. But I liked it. I actually just liked his speech and how calm that the Kong dude was. But again, like I said, like how he got set up so fast, and the movie was retarded. It was like, yeah, dude, this dude has a fucking mansion already. God damn, like who you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Look for his ancestries and shit. Like, oh, where's the family I have here, and fucking use them.
Is the leaps in logic?
Yeah.
Are kind of one of the things that I think is like they could have did better with.
Yeah.
Because it just seems like he knows too much. He just instantly is like, boom. It takes maybe at least in the story's time, it seems like a matter of hours before he's already like ready to dominate the world.
Yeah.
Like he's got a plan instantly. But I guess he's had hella time to think about it because if he's from like the 500 ADs or whatever, and he's able to live that long in that thing, that silver
Yeah.
sarcophagus, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like a coffin or some shit.
But like, yeah, it is a few things there here and there. I was just like, that doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. So
Yeah. What do you think about the taxi cab being like that car, the way they had it?
I thought it was interesting. You mean like his mode of transportation?
Yeah,
I thought it was interesting.
Like he had,
I like
yeah.
the network of people he had set up. It's like you said, it's kind of messed up.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up. It's like I saved your ass, now you owe me. I owe you.
Yeah, if the shadow saves your life,
Give you a ring.
he'll give you a ring, and he calls upon you when he needs you.
He puts a ring on it, and it's like, you're my bitch now.
But in context with like what's going on, and then you look at him and everybody else, it's like he's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like he's got superpower. He has superpowers.
Yeah.
He straight up just does. You could tell he's stronger than most people because when he's the shadow, he just straight up lifts dudes up. Like he can get shot, stabbed. You know what I mean? So he has durability. He can turn into literally a shadow and be invisible. So like, and he stops crime, right?
Yeah.
Like that's part of his
Somewhat. Yeah.
his penance. Like so he this is true. This is somewhat. Somewhat. But like it's kind of a cool it is original, but I it kind of makes it homegrown because
Yeah.
his network is of the people.
Yeah.
So to that end, it's like, well, you want to protect your city because it's confirmed as New York City.
Yeah.
Like New York City in the 1930s and 40s. Like, well, you want to protect your city, and he's gonna help you do it. And he's literally saved your life from like a criminal doing something wrong. So it makes sense. It
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of messed up when you see how the other people kind of lied to him because there's a scene later on in the movie, the taxi driver,
Yeah.
of Peter Boyle's character, and he's like towards the end, the last mission in the movie, and he's like, you see him at home with his wife, and you see the note that he writes in invisible ink, and he passes them out, and he's got a little network of bike guys handing them out and whatnot, and then the note goes under the door, and she goes, "Is that another one from the bowling association?" And you just hear the husband go, "Yeah." It's like, you gotta lie to your wife like that.
Yeah.
Damn, son. But it is what it is.
It was cool.
Saving the city.
The shadow, the actual look itself, besides the big ass nose, like always sticking out.
And that's the thing, dude. I was telling you, yo, why he like this dude's walking around in COVID with the mask on
Right?
wrong.
That's exactly what they do.
Like, put the mask on your nose, son. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
It kind of reminded me of you ever watched the Spirit?
I've seen of it. I've never seen the movie.
Yeah, like the character, like the way itself, like the way it's designed, it kind of reminded me of the Spirit too. And
Well, is the spirit from that era,
yeah,
or is the spirit more recent?
like well, it came out like the original Spirit comic came out like in that era, I guess.
Okay, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a style.
So it was cool. It was an interesting movie. It was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It was actually not bad. It was just really weird. Like it was just a lot of weird shit. Yeah.
It's an interesting movie. I'll
Yeah.
give it that.
Yeah. So
Like they have like a little Einstein analog.
yeah.
He's quirky and stuff, so he reminds me of Einstein
Yeah.
because he's like one of the people that Khan enlists to make the bomb. You know what I mean? And then Tim Curry's crazy ass character is his assistant,
Yeah.
but he just turns out to be pure evil because he just joins willy nilly and doesn't have to be turned.
Yep.
Because they make a point of mentioning that. So
Yep.
yeah,
All right. So we're gonna put this in your rank. You gave it a 3, right?
I give it a solid 3. It's not the best superhero movie we've watched, but like in going back, no, it's not bad.
Yeah. So this will be your number 23 on your list. So right now, your number 1 still is RoboCop. Number 2 is Turtles. Number 3 is RoboCop 2. Number 4 is Batman. Number 5 is Toxic Avenger. Number 6 is Superman 2. Number 7 is The Mask. Number 8 is Blank Man. Number 9 is Dark Man. And number 10 is Superman the Movie. I also gave it a 3, and it's gonna go right between Fantastic Four and the first Guyver. My top 10 still is Turtles, number 1, RoboCop number 2, The Mask number 3, RoboCop, Batman number 4, RoboCop 2 number 5, The Crow number 6, Superman number 7, Blankman number 8, Darkman number 9, and Flash Gordon number 10. Wow, Flash Gordon's been hanging on strong on my list. It's about to leave soon, maybe. Let's see. We'll see what movie will take it out. Our next movie of our 2 decades of superhero comic movies is Time Cop, starring Van Damme.
JCVD.
This is our first JCVD movie in this list.
Surprised Street Fighter's not on the list, but it's not a superhero movie.
Exactly.
It's definitely a comic book.
It's a G.I. Joe movie. I
Thanks to
still
Malibu.
say to this day, it's a G.I. Joe movie.
Thanks to Malibu, and I think Marvel made early Street Fighter comics. So
No, Malibu did the comics.
no, this is the early Street Fighter comics made by Marvel as well.
Yeah?
Somebody pointed that out. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
but I think it was after the movie. It wasn't
Okay.
before the movie. But Malibu, I think, was before the movie.
I had a
So-
World's Waldo book of Street Fighter.
Really?
Yeah.
That's, all right. That seems about right for today.
Yeah, it came out years ago. I found it like in the library and shit. And like you have to find Blanca on one page. You gotta find Ryu on another page. Let's go. Anyway. Yeah, our next movie is Time Cop. So
Okay.
after that we have Batman Forever. So got some good stuff. Got some bad stuff. Got some questionable stuff. So see how that goes.
Well, yeah.
You want to see?
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you the next 5 movies we have. So we have Time Cop, Batman Forever, Crying Freeman, Darkman 2, Judge Dredd, Power Rangers, and Tales of the Crypt, Demon Knights.
What? Tales of the Crypt?
Yep, like it's a comic book movie.
Really?
Yeah, Tales from the Crypt is a comic book. It's based off a comic
No,
book.
I don't mean that. I mean just I forget. I forget. Because you know why I say
Yeah.
that? I literally forgot the opening comes from like the comic book.
Yep.
Where it shows like the title and everything. So yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So we have a lot of interesting shit to watch. Tales from the Crypt. Then we got Tank Girl, Barbed Wire, Black Mask, The Crow, City of Angels, Darkman 3, Generation X, The Phantom, Vampirella, Batman and Robin. Oh, God. I'm not looking for that one. But yeah, we're still going. We are down. I think we're down to our last 20 movies, so we're getting there.
Yes, sir.
So we'll wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better, I Swear podcast. Make sure you check us out anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is SoundCloud. That is also Spotify and YouTube. And we got a WordPress, so check it out.
Yep.
Where you at?
Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch. Oh, Mark the Mic. Follow our other cast. We have the Morphin Cast that has a new episode. It has a new episode up for Apple Rangers. We have Not a Trekkie. We have Gamer Rage, and we have Shell Shock Podcast. So check them all out. They're all on our Red Cycle Inc. on Spotify. Check out our Facebook groups, the Red Cycle Inc. Facebook group and the Wrestling Babble Facebook group. We're very, very active on there. And, join the conversation and let's talk. Other than that, always remember, stop giving him damn sandwiches. Follow the Jinkies. We know where he's at. Don't give him them sandwiches.
We'll find out. Because he won't stop talking about him.
I know, he's bragging about it now. So